helping you guys go over questions. Again, if you have one, you want to submit it to our queue, just go to actualofficehours.com. You can type in your username, drag in a screenshot, hit upload, it'll show up, and then it should be in our live queue here. Ooh, this is a fun one. So, first one's a probability question. Ooh. Uh-oh. Lonely, you had some questions. You want to just dump them in the website for me? Can you dump them in that queue? And I'll go through them. And here, let me make sure all my chats are working. Let's get our chats going. I need this one. It does say blue balls. It does say blue balls. That it does. Here, let me go to TikTok WebSocket. Okay. Clickbait's typing something. Alright, that one's there. That's that question. Bing, 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 bing. There's my video analytics. Where's my meter there? It's clean? Okay, cool. Yeah, I put a bunch of guardrails on it, and actually, it's cool, Clickbait. I was testing out a couple algorithms, so I tried out like GPT-5 and GPT-4o, and honestly, sorry, GPT-4o, even though it's a less powerful model, it's better for teaching, for sure. Like, it does a much better job, I think. GPT-5 is like very to the point, just gets the answer right away, but it does kind of an awful job at explaining it. GPT-4o, again, won't always get the right answer, but it does a much better job of showing its steps. And that's the difference between a reasoning model and a predictive model. Yeah. I do probabilities. Yeah, we're doing a probability question right now, dude. Okay, so 10 urns, each with 10 colored balls in them, are arranged from left to right. The leftmost urn has 1 red ball and 9 blue balls. 9 blue balls. The second leftmost urn has 2 and 8, and then it continues until it's that. Okay, great. Balls are randomly chosen from a random urn until a red ball is chosen. Chosen balls are put back in the urn. What is the probability that when choosing a second ball from the urn from which the red ball was chosen, the red ball will be red? Or the ball will be red? That is a lot of blue balls, JC. No. Yeah. Damn. Yeah, it's like, what did these urns do? Are they like going on a date with like a Mormon chick or something? Nothing against Mormons. I love Mormons. Okay, here we go. Let's make 10. Let's make 10 little things. You can upload whatever you want. Yes, Milika. Yeah, there's a website there. Actualofficehours.com. Just go there. Submit it. All right, that's 5 urns. We got to get another 5. Okay. I just like drawing pictures because, especially with probability, it's a lot easier for me to visualize things once I see a picture of it. Okay. And what? This is, the leftmost has 1 red and 9 blue. Okay, so this is 1 red, 9 blue. And then so forth, right? All the way up to 9 red and 1 blue, right? There's no urn with 0 red balls. Wait a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, you're right. Sorry, this is 9 red and 0. Dude, why'd they do that? That's fucking mean, dude. Really? Yeah, it's not symmetric. Damn. Thanks. Good call there, Jeff. Well, it's non-symmetric blue balls urn day. Okay. You do this using... See, I don't know what Markov is. Somebody needs to teach me Markov chains. Someone want to teach me Markov chains? I feel like I want to do this with like a tree diagram almost. Okay. What is the probability that when choosing a second ball from the urn from which the red ball was chosen, that the ball will be red? So wait. Balls... The tree connects back to itself. So it's like a recursive tree diagram. So here's the other thing. Balls are chosen from a random urn until a red ball is chosen. Okay, so... I feel like I need to figure out, first of all, like, which urn am I looking at, right? And then but every time we pick, this is with replacement though, right? Because every time we choose a ball, we put it back, right? So if we're choosing, blue balls are randomly chosen from a random urn. Okay, so first of all, there's a 1 in 10 chance that one of these urns gets picked, right? So let's do that. So Markov chain is what my teacher does to my homework. Oh no, dude. Okay. How do I clip? So I think there's a 1 out of 10 of like 1 out of 10 chance of choosing any urn, right? And then there's a variable like n over 10 chance of like choosing a red ball from urn n, right? Yeah, but I don't want to draw the tree diagram. Dude, with 10 fucking things, this would suck. I'm not drawing 10 fucking branches, dude. It'll take forever. Okay. So there's a 1 out of 10 chance of choosing an urn. Once I've chosen that urn, there's an n out of 10 chance of choosing a red ball, right? And then if I've chosen a red ball from there, I then have to do it again. So then it's another n over 10, right? And I think I do the summation of this from n equals 1 to 10, right? Because I have to do the probability of picking this urn, then also getting a red ball, and then also getting a red ball again. And then the probability of getting this urn, getting a red ball, and then getting a red ball again, right? If you choose urn 3 and get blue, you go back to the starting point. Yeah. So, I mean, the only way you get success, right, is for these two things to be true. Yeah, I think it goes right back to the start, right? Because it's when choosing the second ball from the urn from which the red ball was chosen. So, yeah, oh yeah, if you go to an urn and you get a blue, you keep going. I think this is just it. Right? So what's that? 1 over 1,000. Sum from n equals 1 to 10. Who woke up one morning and decided, I'm going to choose red balls from 10 urns this specific way? Someone who chose violence, dude, JC. This is a man who chose violence. On God, for sure, dude. Okay, so then this is of n squared. Which, I believe, this is a simple thing, no? Is this, no, that's like a geometric series I'm thinking, right? Yeah. Alright, I guess I'll just fucking do it by hand, right? 1 plus 4 plus 9 plus 16 plus 25 plus 36 plus 49 plus 64 plus 81 plus 100. Right? Ooh, is that how that works? Is it n plus 1 to n plus 1? Oh, I think JC's right. Yeah, there is a simplification for this, isn't there? We'll see if you're right. Here, I'm gonna do it. Let me get my gold calculator out. I'll do it the manual way. Okay. Sum of nk is a polynomial n to the k plus 1. Oh, that's cool. That's some math stuff I should know. 1 plus 4 plus 9 plus 16 plus... We'll go demonstrate your thing afterwards. I'm pretty sure it's right as well. She REI on my man till I sum. What the fuck? Excuse me? Is that like rap lyrics or something? I did one... Oh, sorry. Yeah, I said 10,000. Sorry, I said 1,000. I fucked up. Yeah, you're right. Thank you. All right, divide by 1,000, right? What's that? 38.5%? Is remembering the equation important? Because I never try to remember them because they mess me up. I mean, certain equations, it depends what you're trying to do. If you're doing like these math Olympiad competition shit, you definitely want to memorize these equations because they make things like faster to be able to do. Okay. Bom 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 bom. Was that the same thing? Right, 3 times 5 is 15. 15 over 6? Okay, I got 38.5%. Oh, interesting. So I think I did, this is the probability of this happening, but here's what ChatGPT thought. And I think I probably have to agree with it. It's a conditional probability question. Okay. Which, okay, I agree with it. Yeah. Yes, it's conditional. Yeah, I get it. It's like, it says, what is the probability of choosing a second ball from, so it's like, given that you chose a red ball, what's the probability the next ball will be red? Right? That's what it is? Okay, they had kind of a similar method. Yeah, it's conditional. So here's what they said. They said, yeah. So they say, okay, given that you've picked a red ball, what's the probability that it's from urn I, right? That's the probability of choosing urn I times the probability of choosing a red ball from ball I, right? Which is I over 10. That's what I wrote here, right? N over 10. What's up, Shanks?
Good job.
And then you need to sum that over all of the different ones. So wait, why are they doing this shit? 1/10. Oh, okay. Uh-huh. And then now we take a second ball from that same urn. Its probability is I over 10. So you just multiply by I over 10. Okay, cool. Similar. Yeah, you could milk it. Okay, cool. All right, this is a cool question. I see. I should have done it conditionally, but like I think my way is also like kind of the right path. But all right, do some conditional probability technically is correct. Cool. Good question. What does conditional mean? Conditional means the probability of something happening given you already know something else happened. Whose question was this, by the way? Sorry. Lido. We have a bunch of people already. But thank you guys for posting questions already. You guys are on it. You guys are on it today. Okay, there we go. This is Lido's. All right, next question in the queue comes from 6777. How many fucking sevens are on there, dude? What? Yeah, someone trying to help me in a different server. Then they gave up. What server were they? So we can go shame them. What's up, Rora? How'd your test go? You can say, how can I visualize physics? You can visualize physics. It's true. But anyway, sorry to answer Lonely's question, like what's conditional probability? Let me pull up a little like graph. This is like Bayes' theorem, Bayes' law, right? So, yeah, here we go. Well, that's a piss poor example of it. There we go. This is it. Yeah, this is a conditional probability. So, if you want to figure out the probability that A happens, given that you already know B has occurred. So in this case, it was the probability of picking a red ball, given that you already know you picked like a certain, or no, sorry, it was the probability of picking one of the urns, given you know you had to have picked a red ball. And so that ends up equaling the probability of getting a red ball and it being a certain urn, right? And that was 1 over 10 times I over 10. divided by the probability that you got a red ball. And the probability that you got a red ball was then equal to the summation of 1 over 10 times k over 10. Because for every earn k, there was a k out of 10 chance of pulling a red ball from it. Yeah. Is linearization related to L'Hopital's? Maybe. L'Hopital's is kind of more of a limit thing. I don't know if it's a linearization. I mean, I guess you're reducing you're looking at the rates of change until eventually you just get to something that's definitive. So anyways, this is conditional probability. It's cool. I mean, regular probability is like, what's the probability I win, right? But then it's like, what's the probability I win given that I know I'm wearing a red shirt? And if like having a red shirt affects your probability of winning, then your probability of winning will change. And you can calculate it. It's cool. Or you could say like, what's the probability I was wearing a red shirt given that I won? So you can kind of do the reverse sometimes. How do you learn from my electronics test? Do you have any advice? Practice questions are great. You can ask them here. I can help you out with them. But let's do this one. Find the error using a linear approximation of that at 1 to approximate f of 0.9. Okay. So, correct me if I'm... Well, okay. Linear approximation. Am I allowed to use the derivative, right? I think I am, right? That's what a linear approximation is, right? Yeah, so linear approximation. ABCF all of Instagram. Well, that's what I'm doing. Well. Oh, yeah. So don't ask questions in the chat. I won't do them. If you submit a screenshot of your question, add it to the queue. I will do it. There. I'll probably think of a name. That's the best way for me to help you. My chat, as you see, just keeps going, so I can't keep up with questions in chat. Okay, so linear approximation. It's kind of like just, isn't it y is equal to, I think it's f prime of x delta x plus like f of x? Is this kind of what it is? I want to say that is what it is, right? I think this is like x plus delta x, right? Yeah, no. I think they want like I think they just want like the derivative form of this. Like, so for instance, you're taking what the original thing was, f of x. You're finding the derivative there, right? And then you're this is like the slope, and then you're just multiplying by some delta x to tell you like how much to the left or to the right do you go, and then you're adding that to the original value. So, for instance, I mean, again, I'm just doing this off the top of my head. I don't know if this is right. I'm pretty sure it's right. Meta question. If I asked you about iconal equations, would you answer? I would send it to the bot, and then ChatGPT would get it in 2 days. Or one of the math gods would get it. Okay. All right, so let's say, for instance, you have a function, right, that looks something, I don't know, like this. It's like kind of weird and funky, right? And let's say we're trying to figure out... yeah, again, what like f of 0.9 is. But f of 0.9 is not easy to do here, right? That's not an easy thing. But 0.9 is close to something I do know how to do an easy value of, which would be like f of 1. So, for instance, if we looked like right here, let's say this was like x equals 1, okay? And then let's say we calculate the derivative there. So, let's say this... and this is going to be like a very big expanded example of it, okay? Let's say that this has a slope of f prime, and let's say this is f of x. I'm going to explain like why linear approximations work. This is f prime of x. Okay. If I wanted to figure out any point that's like close to this x equals 1, right? I could assume that the graph keeps going on as a line instead of following the curve. And for decently close points to where I made this linear approximation, right? This line approximation, I will get a pretty similar value to what the actual value of the function is. So for instance, if I'm trying to guess what the value of f of x is, let's say right here, and let's say that's at x is equal to 1.1, right? We know that, right? That equation, right? This value, this f, we can say of like 1.1, is going to be the same thing as taking the slope of this thing, so f prime of 1, and then this is, remember that this is rise over run, this is delta y over delta x. So if I multiply this, right, by some like tiny delta x, which in this case would be 0.1, right, because that's the difference in delta x from 1 to 0.1, this goes away, and then I figure out what the delta y is from here to here. This is like delta y, right? Going to here, this is delta x. So f prime of x is delta y over delta x. So if I do f prime times delta x, notice how the delta x's cancel here, and that'll just get me what the change in y is for this, and then for this compared to this. But to figure out what the value of this is, right, f of 1.1 is equal to what the original f of 1 was. It's equal to what the y value was here, plus delta y. And delta y in this case is f prime of 1 delta x. This is, I think this is calculus 1, because you still have to know derivatives. Okay, does that make sense to people? Like what a linear approximation is? And notice, like, this linear approximation is only good if you're close to where you took the derivative. If I try to make the linear approximation for, like, way out here, let's say, like, x equals 2. Okay, this is bad. Because now I'm thinking f of 2, for instance, is here along the line. And that's very far away from the blue. And the reason for that is that the slope of this blue line is changing a lot between x equals 1 and x equals 2. So you can't really use linear approximations for guessing values far away from where you took that original slope. I don't think there's a plus c. No, plus c only happens with integration. Anish. But yeah, thanks for the follow, by the way, Anish. Appreciate it. Okay, whose question was this, by the way? This was 6-7. God damn it. You guys are putting it in the usernames now? The corruption. Okay. So what I'm going to do here is, first step is I'm going to find... What's up, Servos? That's too much brain rot. Yeah. Never know. Okay, so f prime of x is equal to 2 times 1 minus 2x times negative 2. I'm going to crash out for real, yeah, right? This was a chain rule, by the way, right? Because this is f of something squared, so the derivative of that is 2 times that something to the first, but then times the derivative of what's inside, which is negative 2. Okay? So f prime of 1, this is why we do this. This is easy. 2 times 1 minus 2 times 1 is 2 times negative 2. So that's going to be negative 2 times negative 2. So that's equal to 4. Okay, cool. So now, for our linear approximation, we can say f of 1 plus 0.1, or sorry, minus 0.1, because they want 0.9, right? F minus 0.1, which is the same thing as f of 0.9. That's going to be equal to the derivative, so f prime at 1 times negative 0.1, that's the delta x, or here we'll say delta x plus f of 1. So here, yeah, I know, this is kind of basic, but at the same time, I don't think a lot of people just memorize this formula, but they don't understand intuitively where it comes from. So I'm trying to show you guys, like, intuitively, like, why this works. So delta x was negative 0.1, and then f of 1. Okay, so we have to plug 1 in for this, but that's just negative 1 squared, so it's just 1. Cool. So that's going to be equal to negative 0.4 plus 1, which is going to equal to 0.6.
Good job.
Okay. That's what it should be. That's the linear, but that's the linear approximation. So then let's find the error. So that's the linear approx. Now the error is equal to f of 0.9 minus, let's call this like f prime. Or f approx. Or f linear. Minus f linear of 0.9. So when we did the linear approximation, we got 0.6 for 0.9. If I were to actually plug in 0.9 into this, I need to do a calculator, right? I need to do this with my calculator, sorry. So what's that going to be? That's going to be 1 minus 2 times 0.9 squared. That's going to get me 0.64. So you can see we're actually pretty close, right? The difference between what the actual value is and what we got is only 0.04. I'm from Los Angeles, yeah. Cool, nice. So that's why the answer here is 0.04. Nice, good question there, by the way. I like that. Linear approximation.
Well done. Well done.
Okay, good question there. That one came from, whose question was that? 6-7. How are you so good at higher maths? Were you a teacher? Yeah, I've taught physics at UCLA. I've also tutored students for like 15 plus years in all sorts of math and science questions. With my math and science classes, sorry. I apologize. I'm going to mix up my words today because I'm severely tired from being in a car for 6 hours. I almost canceled this office hours. I was like, I need some rest because I have to tutor another student after this too. But I think I pushed them till 8 o'clock, so I'm going to cut this stream at 7. I'm going to take a 40-minute nap, and then I'm going to go teach more. But anyways. You should look at Australia's extension to high school last questions. If you want to post them, Oliver, we have a really cool website for doing that. It's right here, actualofficehours.com. Once you put your username, drop in a screenshot, hit upload, it'll show up. I can definitely do geometry. Let's see, what does Dieps have? Okay, this is cool. This is a physics question we're doing next. How much do I charge for a one-on-one? Right now, $225. So it's not cheap. And actually, so depending on this contract that comes in, I might cut all my one-on-one tutoring. Because then I have a full-time job that I have to work as well. So I might cut tutoring. But this will always be free. No matter how much any company tries to pay me, I will not let them stop me from doing this. So don't worry, you guys are safe. I will always donate my time and tutor for free here on the live streams and office hours. That's safe, but my one-on-one stuff that people pay for, I'm probably gonna cut. Yeah, trying to take your whole rent, dude. Trying to pay my whole rent, bro. Dude, even with the amount I charge, dude, dude, prices are fucking ridiculous right now. By the way, I went to get like a Subway sandwich on my drive home because I was fucking hungry. It was $15. $15 for a, dude, what happened to $5 footlongs? Why is it 15? That's 3 times what the price used to be. And then I needed a Red Bull because I was falling asleep. And I said, well, I'll get 2 of them because I might need one later. And that was $7. Like, Jesus fucking Christ, dude, what? So, yeah. My wages need to go up. McDonald's is not cheap, too, dude. I think a Big Mac is over 10 now. Yeah, 15 nuts, dude. In this economy? Yeah, it's okay. Yeah. So just got to make more money. All right. How do you find students? I'm struggling to find students. How do I find students here? Yes. Yeah, oh, JC's asking this. Do I... Oh, sorry, I have to go through my chat real quick from JC. JC, are you asking how to find students where? Like for this or for like paid students? Oh, one-on-one. Yeah, that's a... Well, I forget... You're based in the UK. So I don't know what you guys have available. In the US, I started off with Wizant.com. That's where I like got clients first, and then it's kind of word of mouth after that. People do afford it, yeah. There are some very, very wealthy people in Los Angeles that only want the very best for their kids, and I'm the very best, so they pay me accordingly. No, you know, that's the joke, Kempy. I taught so I taught a class at UCLA over the summer. It was 110 students. They each probably paid around $3,000 for that summer course. So what's that, like $330,000 that UCLA collected? I got paid $7 for the whole thing. And this was an online class, by the way. So I didn't have a classroom I needed to use. I didn't use any like facilities at UCLA. I didn't use fucking anything. I provided everything. It was all here online at my studio. But yeah, there's a major disconnect between paying teachers and tuition. You would think the teachers get paid more. They don't.
Oh no.
And it's fucked up.
Fuck!
It's really fucked up. Cool. Yeah, all right. Here, let me do this question, then we'll... So it's a scam? Well, it's a scam for the teachers. The kids get stuff. Key's right. You're right. It was UCLA. You are right. You are right that there are other costs associated. Key, 100%. Like, I know there's still, like, advertising. There's whatever stuff, blah, blah, blah. But it does seem a little ridiculous, right? That out of $330,000 of generated revenue, that $7 of it goes to the teacher. Like, I get it. I get it that, like, UCLA needs to pay for advertising and, like, banners and whatever the fuck, like, you know, compliance. But seven out of 330, and I didn't use literally a single resource from UCLA. I mean, maybe I used their grade book, but, like, there was no classroom. Yeah. That's the thing I think I'm pointing out. When people say, like, don't teachers make bank? They don't. But you are right, Key. There's more nuance to it, for sure. 7 is not that bad. I don't know. Imagine you were selling burgers, dude, and I don't know, you generated the company $1,000, and they said, yeah, cool. Here's like $70. It was 7. So it was a summer accelerated course. So it usually would have been 3 months, but I did it 5 times a week for an hour and a half a day for 6 weeks. So it was like a month and a half, but it's intense. It's very intense. Yeah. Okay. Let me do this one for the person. Yeah, it's 7. Yeah, it's pretty awful. Yeah. Yeah. I wouldn't do it again. I did it because I desperately needed money over the summer, because you also don't really tutor anyone over the summer. So I needed some sort of... Also, they provided health insurance, which... You need health insurance. But it's still pretty ridiculous. How long are we going for today? There's a timer down there. It says it ends at 7. The TikTok timer fucking bugs out. TikTok doesn't like me doing all these HTTP requests, but it'll refresh every minute. Where is UCLA? It's in Los Angeles. It's a beautiful school. Great campus. Like, I got my PhD from there, so it's a great place. I just think there's a lot of financial issues with it. Look at this booster. All right, and they're moving together. Yes, I am streaming on... Yeah, if you want to watch on horizontal format, which I recommend, it's a little bit nicer. Where is it? So if you go here to the website, you can say watch live on Twitch. And that has a nice, like, horizontal format. I think YouTube is rolling out dual streaming for vertical and horizontal soon. So I will be doing that when I get beta access to it. But for now, you can also click here to watch live on Twitch. It's a little bit nicer. Yeah, go watch on Twitch. Yeah. You also earn points and you can, like, do things. There's, like, cool stuff on Twitch. No, I use ChatGPT all the time. It is not bad. If it's used responsibly, it's one of the best things ever. I think ChatGPT has revolutionized the way that people can, like, self-learn. It's awesome. Huge support of AI. Okay. Causes an increase in the speed of the space vehicle. The explosion lasts 2.2 seconds and exerts an impulse of 4.1 times 10 to the 5 on both the space vehicle and the booster unit. What is the speed of the space vehicle after the separation? Okay. So here's a cool thing. So impulse, which I think... What is the letter they use for this? But I don't fucking care. Impulse is equal to F delta T. Okay. So from this, I think we can figure out the force that's exerted, right? Yeah. What's up, Oliver? I'm failing calculus. Come to the streams. Ask more questions. Thank you, Gabes.
Good job.
So they tell me what the delta T is. Oh, also this is equal to like M delta V, right? Maybe I just want the delta. Yeah, maybe I just want the delta V. Yeah, let's use M delta V for this, right? And then I know this impulse is equal to 4.1 times 10 to the 5th, right? Oh, cool. On both. Very cool. Wait, do I need the 2.2 seconds then? I don't feel like I need it then. Because then delta V is just equal to 4.1 times 10 to the 5th over M. And that's for each object, right? What is the speed of the space vehicle after the separation? Correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's just 370 plus 4.1 times 10 to the 5 all over 7.3 times 10 to the 3. Yes, exactly. It's changing momentum. Impulse is the same thing as dp/dt. But we assume the mass is constant. I think it's just this. Correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe screw up the signs a little bit. Well, it says the explosion exerts an impulse on both the space vehicle and the booster unit, right? So whatever, this explosion happens, and then that exerts impulse on both, right? Which is equal to M delta V on both. And so I already know what the initial velocity is, so final velocity is just V plus delta V. Oh, you're good. Good to see you, Fembox. Thanks for showing up, Solutions Manual. Yeah, if you need help with discrete, we do have some other people who stream that are our friends and partners, and they do discrete. I don't do discrete because the highest I can really do is like diffie-q. But my PhD's in physics, not math, so I'm not like a pure maths guy. But we do have other friends that are. Okay, so 426.16. I don't know. I'm tempted to do this, dude. I'm tempted to do this is V plus delta V, which is just 426. Yeah, which you are allowed to conserve momentum in this type of, like, explosions are okay. Kinetic energy is not conserved. Right? That's not true. Yeah, Green, you bring up a good point. I'm wondering why the 2.2 was given. I get that you could figure out what the force was then, right? Because I know the value of the impulse, so then I know the value of delta T. So I could figure out the force exerted on each one, but in order to figure out the velocity change, right? Isn't that going to be the same ma? So I'm just going to divide by m. I'm dividing by m anyways, right? So at the end of the day, I'm gonna get an acceleration, and then, but then that's weird because then I have to know like how much time has elapsed. Yeah, I am doing physics. Yeah. Well, I mean, this project, this question's already sus because it's not even like formatted correctly. Okay, but I think the answer is 426. So what I'm going to do, again, because I think AI is totally fine, I'm going to have AI attempt it, and I want to see what it gets, and I'm going to compare. And I may think the AI is wrong, or I may think I'm wrong. But in either case, we're going to learn. Yes, that's the website. Thanks, Jeff. And that's the correct answer? Okay, cool. All right, thanks, Josh. Okay, good. Then we got an answer. I'll take it.
Yes!
Yeah, nice. There we go.
Whoa! Damn, man!
My bad, I wrote it off the top of my head. No, it's okay. Okay, cool. Good question, Josh. Appreciate it. Cool. Nice. That was Josh's question. So, Josh, we're going to put that into the data bank of our Discord. So, again, if you're just joining us and you're wondering how you submit a question, go to this website, actualofficehours.com, enter your username, drop a screenshot, hit upload. It'll get added to the queue. Here you can click on anybody else's username to see what their oh, someone's asking group theory. Milika, I'm gonna warn you straight up that I don't know how to do this, but someone in my chat probably doesn't know how to do it, so they will probably follow up and do it. The other thing you should do. Oh, okay. Good to be back. Yeah, no, you're good. Nice to see you again, Anuvan. Also, while you're on this website, you can join our Discord. That's where I'm posting all the questions and the solutions. You can also like earn points in our Discord for like asking questions and getting help, and that gets you gift cards. If you're watching on one of the vertical formats and you want to see it on horizontal because you're on a desktop, please click here, watch live on Twitch. Make sure like, subscribe, all the fun stuff. And then the streaming schedule here. This is important. This is a calendar showing all the events happening this week. So, not just me. I have a lot of other friends that do this. They do math and science, streaming, tutoring, whatever. And we have their calendar here. So Penn Center's doing a data science stream, actually, pretty soon after us. Zach will be doing some software development Monday. We'll be streaming again. And then one of our newest streamers here, JC, will be streaming Tuesday morning. He's a really good person with, if you have any, like, OChem questions, anything like heavy chemistry, JC can definitely answer, and I welcome you. Like, he's just starting out, so please go give him a follow on Twitch. Let's get those numbers up, you know. Let's help him out. Okay, let me go do the next one. Oscar. Ooh, hello, Oscar. I like this. This is a statistics probability question. Yeah, and that should post the Discord link. Please tell me if it's not working. I know some people, especially international users, have issues on mobile. If you open it up on your desktop, it'll work out 100%. Okay. What's up, Service? Well, Justin, you can always speak. You know you're an admin. You're a mod. You can come up.
Bruh, I don't know how to do it on PC.
Uh-oh.
I only know how to do it on phone, bruh.
Bruh. Bruh. Here we go. In a lottery, there are 2 million tickets to be sold. The prizes are as follows. Oh, nice. Okay. Number of prizes. Yes. Where can I see the answer? Yeah, on Discord. Yeah, Millie. Yeah. So what'll happen? And here I'll show you because you're on TikTok. It'll get posted into this channel called Homework Help. So every single question I've done on the stream and all the other streams gets posted here. And if I can't solve it, what happens is I will tag one of our other awesome, like, for instance, this was a complicated physics question, and I tag, like, the physics gods, and we have other users that come in, and they'll write up solutions. Just because, like, they love to do this. They're awesome. They volunteer their time, and they help out. And we have people, and then it becomes like a thread. Like, people can start, like, debating about it. And then after 2 days, if your question was one that I deemed that I could not solve, we have a custom bot that I vibe coded that will go in and burn through our ChatGPT API credits, and it will use AI to create a full beautiful solution and paste that in as well for you to reference to see, like, which one you think is best. I always warn students, I say the AI is not always correct, but it's great to, like, see the thought process. Yes, and Anuvan says you can help with most. Anuvan, did I give you the engineering gods role? Let me tag you real quick, and I'll give it to you. Because you said you can help with engineering stuff, right? Here, let me give you the engineering gods role. Okay, cool. All right, well, you're an engineering god now too. Is doing Khan Academy 1 hour a day enough to get better at math, even though I suck at it? Yes. Doing anything 1 hour a day is better than doing 0. Yes, and free V-Bucks. We do give out tons of V-Bucks. I gave out a $10 gift card to Justin this weekend. It's real. We have real prizes. Okay, is a random variable the number of is random variable number of prizes or tickets sold? Random variable. I think random variable is Wait, what is the random variable? I think it's P of... Wait, what? Yeah, what is it? I know what the expectation value is gonna be. The random variable is the amount won. Yes, okay, that's what I'm looking for. Yeah, it's the amount you win. Lonely. Okay. Is the distribution uniform? I don't think so. So uniform distribution means that there's an equal chance, right? For every outcome. Yeah, it's definitely not uniform, yeah. Because let's see, the probability of winning $1 million, right? Well, there's only one way to win $1 million out of 2 million tickets. So your probability there is 1 over 2 million. Did I draw enough zeros? I didn't draw enough zeros. I'm going to say 2 times 10 to the 6. This lottery is so biased. Yeah. We should add a $0 row. Yeah, we probably should. Okay, the probability of winning $50,000. Well, that's 5 chances out of 2 million. Of winning $1,000, that's 10 out of 2 million. Oh, do a total of revenue minus cost of prizes and divide by number of tickets sold to get the expected value from the house's perspective. Oh, that's really clever, Femvox. That's almost as clever as your force triangle solution. Okay, yeah, okay, there we go. Sorry. Parentheses, yes, thank you, Jeff. We gotta practice safe math. And then there's 50 ways divided by 2 times 10 to the 6 of winning $50. Okay, cool. All right, so then expectation value, right? That's always so X here is not this. Isn't it the value of the prize, right? I think X is the value you win. The amount you win, right? Why are they saying X times P, but then they're saying this is equal to X? I don't really agree with that, right? E of the customer is negative E of the house, yeah. Yeah, the X column is wrong. Yeah. It happens. It happens. Yeah. That's okay. Okay, so yeah, expectation value is like how much you would win times the chance of you winning that. So in this case, this would be 1 times 10 to the 6. Right? Times 1 over 2 times 10 to the 6. Wait, that's huge. I think I'm right? Yeah, wait, there's 2 million tickets. One of the prizes is $1 million. So, that's 1/2 then, right? Yeah, it's just 1/2. That's 50 cents. Yeah, okay. Correct. So that's 1/2, which is equal to 50 cents. Okay. So there's 50 there. So on average, let's say for instance this was the only prize, and you like played this game a lot. So a lot of times you would like not win. You're expected to eventually win 50 cents. This isn't including like the cost of you playing. So this is actually cool because you can determine whether something is profitable based on like how much what's your expectation cost of like how much are you gonna spend trying to play, and how much are you expected to win in the long run. Yeah, so 50 cents per game. Exactly. Yeah. So every time you play this lottery, you've effectively won 50 cents every time you played. And if you played it enough times, eventually that adds up right to $1 million. That's not expectation value. That's like expectation like winnings, I guess. Expectation value is always like from the result. So from playing the game, how much do I... You're right. You should do this minus the cost of a ticket if you want to know whether this is a profitable game to play. Or like how much you're expected to lose, I guess, playing the game. Right. But that's just the grand prize, right? So we have other ones. So the other one is there's a 50,000. So that's 5 times 10 to the 4th times the probability of that, which is 5 over 2 times 10 to the 6. So that's 2.5 times 10 to the 5th. That's even less than, dude. This sucks, dude. What? This game's terrible. What? No, I would never want to play this game. Sorry. All right, for my own sanity, because I don't trust my brain right now, I'm just going to do 5e to the 4 times 5 divided by 2e to the 6. I'm pretty sure it's even less than the 50 cents. Yeah, it's only 12.5 cents. Yo, is the red pen hard to read? I can do a different color. I agree, it is piercing. No, that's just you. Okay. Okay, so then this would be the blue's probably easier, right? Let's do 1,000. So 1 times 10 to the 3 times 10 over 2 times 10 to the 6. So it's even less. I think this is like 0.01, right? All right, so I get rid of this, right? You love the blue? Okay, $10. I'll keep writing the blue. You're right. The red on my screen, I think, is kind of like it's like a highlighter. It's pretty piercing. I think it depends if you have like HDR, because my other screens don't look so bad, but this is like my main gaming monitor, and I think I have like HDR on it. What's going on, Tipic? Good to see you, dude. I think it has to end in 5. Oh yeah, sorry, you're right. Yeah, because it's 1 over 2. Yeah, my bad. Yeah. Is that right? We think it's 5 cents. What's that? 10 to the 4 over 10 to the 6. We 10 to the minus 2. Oh, but then it's a half of that, so it's 0.005. Yeah? Yeah, I agree. I think it's 1 over 200. Yes, cool. All right. And then we have 50 times 50 over... Yeah, so half a cent. I'm ending the stream. So there's a timer down there, right? Do you see the timer over there? So an hour and 51 minutes. So yeah. There's 8 questions in the queue. I will get through all 8 right now in an hour and 50 minutes for sure. Just hang on tight. And I mean, hopefully you also learn something from other questions while we do these. That's kind of the point of the stream. Okay. So that's 25 times 10 to the 4. Yeah, go get some food. Yeah, go eat. So what? That's 12.5 times 10 to the minus 2. Oh, so this is like slightly better odds, no? The $50 prizes? Oh, you're good. Yeah, no, I appreciate you. Thanks for coming by, dude. Yeah, go get some food.
Why did I just hear Chewbacca?
Chewbacca. Wait. No, only 2,500 total. Oh, yeah. Sorry. It's 50 times 50. Yeah. It's 10 to the 3. Yes. Okay. So it's 1 over 800. Okay, so that's 12.5 times 10 to the minus 3. So what's that? 0.0125? Wait, what's it? 10 to the minus 2, 1, 0. 0.00125. Okay. I'm probably doing something wrong. There we go. Is that good? Yeah. Oh, because it's 25 times... Wait. 25 times 10 to the 2. Yes. Okay, there we go. Okay. Sorry. Yeah. An 1/8 pence. Okay. Great. So, if the ticket costs $2, what's the expected profit? Okay, so profit equals like expected win minus cost, which in that case is 0.5 plus 0.125 plus 0.005 plus 0.00125. What's up, Kim? Minus $2. So this is actually a really terrible game to play. I mean, the lottery usually is, honestly. But it supports teachers, right? I think so. Where's the baby voice? Did the baby voice not work? If you've redeemed it, it should have worked. Sorry. Maybe my Sammy needs to be refreshed. Give me a second. Yes, sorry. I do need to refresh my Sammy. My bad. Sorry. 1 sec. Let me connect it back to Twitch. I have to like delete it. I have to add it again. It's so dumb. Give me a second. Give me a second. Every 2 months, Twitch makes me resync my license. I hate it. It's really ugly. I like those odds. Okay, here you go. So here I'll give you the baby voice. I need help because I know you redeemed it. Here, where's my baby voice one? Oh, it's on cooldown. Oh, I can't even redeem it? Dude, I own this channel, dude. What? Excuse me? Okay, I don't know. I'll try to do it again for you in 3 minutes. There's a cooldown for it. Okay. 0.5. I was like, I'm God, dude. What? Plus 0.125. Plus 0.005. Plus 0.00125. Minus 2. One sec. It's okay. So you get negative $1.37. Okay, cool. There you go. So so the expected profit is not really a profit; it's a loss. But you got to play. You got to have fun. You know. There you go. You had some exhilaration in that. Like you could have won, and sometimes that's just worth the cost, right? That thrill of the chase is the price of happiness. Okay, nice, cool, good question. I thought this was fun. That was Oscars.
Well done. Well
Thanks for the question, Oscar. Typic dubs. Dubs, dude. Well, we're catching our dubs today. All right, let's drop this in for Oscar. You're welcome, Oscar. Yeah. So Oscar, if you want the solution to that, I posted it in our Discord. Just click here, join our Discord, and you'll see it. It's in the... When you join the Discord, there's like a lot of instructions that say like, hey, here's where you find your solution. It's in the homework help form. W solution. Thank you, I need help. Ooh, okay. This is Lonely's. We're talking about cereal boxes? Or comic books. Okay. Taylor purchased a large box of comic books for $300. Damn. That's a lot of cash for some comic books. She gave 15 to her brother and then sold the rest on the internet website for $3.30, making a profit of $1.50 on each one. How many comic books were in the box? What was the original price of each comic book? Okay. You don't know how to get to it? All right, well, let's just see. So, well, we don't know how many comic books there are. Okay, let's have like X is equal to the number of comic books. And then, let's have Y is equal to the cost. No, actually don't need that. Let's just say X is the number of comic books. Oh, Y is the cost, original cost. Okay, so we're gonna look at each like sentence here and create an algebraic expression from it, which means we're gonna like use math to express the things. Okay, so she purchased a large box of comic books for $300. Okay, so that means the number of comic books times the cost per book, X times Y, that has to equal $300, right? That's originally what she paid for it. What's up, MZs?
My man.
She gave 15 of these to her brother, okay, and then sold the rest on the internet for $330, making a profit of $1. There's a lot of words here. Okay, so let's break this down. So profit, right, would be equal to the price sold minus the original cost times the number sold, right? I think it's y plus 15. Oh, wait. Oh, and $1.50 on each one. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. Okay, I think I have a couple things here I want to talk about. Okay, so I know the profit she makes, this is equal to 330, right? Well, she gave 15 of them to her brother. I do got a physics PhD, yeah, okay. So the price sold is another variable we don't know, right? This is like Z. But maybe we can come up with that. So this is Z minus the original cost, which is Y, times the number sold. But the number sold is equal to the number of comic books minus 15, because she gave 15 to her brother. Right? Because this is like X minus 15 to brother. Okay, but then we know the profit on each one. So this is total profit. Total profit is that, right? And then individual profit is equal to $1.50. And that equals Z minus Y. Oh, that's just equal to Z minus Y, right? Because it's technically individual profit is equal to total profit divided by the number sold. Yeah. So notice how, sorry, the $1.50 profit isn't taking into account the money she's losing on giving some to her brother for free, right? Yeah, Z is the price of selling the book. Yeah. I think that's where people are starting to maybe get confused. You're baking in, like, the profit based on, like, you're losing 15 comic books. It's okay. We'll throw this through ChatGPT and we'll compare. But that's how I'm interpreting it. So, number sold. So this is equal to $1.50. And that's equal to Z minus Y, X minus 15. Yes, I agree. She sold, yes. Yes, that's also correct. That's fine. So this goes away, this goes away. Cool. So then, $1.50 is equal to Z minus Y, which is the same thing as this, right? Yeah, you can send in a question, totally. Yeah, there's a website there. actualofficehours.com. So then, yes, I agree, Shantrix. So 330 is equal to $1.50 times X minus 15. Divide by 1.5, divide by 1.5. Cancel. What's 330 divided by 1.5? I need a calculator. It's like 20, right? 200? 220, sorry. Alright, so 220 equals X minus 15. So 235 is equal to X. That's wrong. So she bought 235 comic books. And then what was the original price? So then 235 times Y is equal to 330. Or equal to 300, right? Okay, we'll see why. So I would say they're $1.28 each. let's see what ChatGPT thinks. Ooh, okay, thank you. He says, I set total profit to be 330, whereas it should have been 30. Okay. Yep. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, I fucked up. Good call. Sorry, this should have been 30. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. I assume she was just making pure profit on the internet. Yes. Sorry, that's revenue was 330. Yeah, you're so right. Sorry. Yeah. Okay, let's do it this way. Okay, now it's okay. Now this is 20. So now I say that she sold 35 books, no? And then, and I think it's $8.57. Yeah, but let's see why that's right. I mean, let's just think about this. Okay, so let's say you bought 35, right, at $8.57 each. That would be 300 bucks, right? Okay. So then, so you buy random Indian tutor to the rescue. Oh, it doesn't work? Wait. All right. And then you sold 20 at 10. One sec. You buy... What? Am I just fucking up basic math? I think this should work. That what? Yeah, wait, isn't it just a 30 bucks, $1.50. Oh, this music is it's AI generated music I came up with. It's like kind of lo-fi chill. I should post a link for it at some point. Remember, you sell 15 fewer than you bought. That's what the X minus 15 should be. This, I think, is where I'm confused. Are we talking about the profit? Is it like the net profit? Or is it the profit only on the books I'm selling? The queue's only at 9 questions. Yeah, this is where, like, I think the wording is kind of shit. Which, like most things, when I don't... Yeah, I assume it's profit per book sold, right? Yeah, okay. So... Yes, I agree. Okay. So if I made $30 of profit, right? And it was $1.50 on each one, doesn't that tell me right away that I had to have had 20 books that I sold? How soon will you move on? Probably the next minute or two. It's not $30 of profit? Well, but because you sell 15 fewer books. Oh, I see why this is confusing. Uh-huh. Oh, okay, wait. Okay, let's get rid of this. No. I'm gonna take a little bit more of a stab at this. Okay. The original cost per book is Y. Z is the price I sell it at. Yes, I know the answer is 75 and 4, but I want to fucking figure out why. I know what the answer is. Oh, what did GPT say? I don't want to do it yet because I feel like I almost have this one. X minus 15, Y plus 1.5. Okay, all right. When in doubt, chat GPT'd out. Let's see what this was. Okay, so maybe this is what we should have done. All right, total revenue. Yeah, okay. Total revenue, right? That's equal to 330. Oh, I see. And then it's okay. Y plus 1.5. Okay, I see. Because this is the difference in what you sold it for. Got you. Okay, got it. I think I got this now. Okay, I just want to figure out what this was. Total revenue is equal like price sold times the number sold, and the price you sell equals original cost plus profit, right? Yeah, okay, cool. Got it. Okay, so then let's get rid of this. Okay, so 330 is Y plus 1.5 times X minus 15. Yeah, it's a little confusing. The wording on it is weird. Also, why are you giving away free books to your brother? Don't do that. You make the math difficult. Okay, 300 equals XY. So, and then what are we solving for? The original price. So I want Y. So I'm going to say X is equal to 300 over Y. And then we're going to plug that into here. So 330 equals Y plus 1.5 times 300 over Y minus 15. Actually, let's show a smarter... No, I have to do it this way, sorry. 300 over Y minus 15, right? Okay. I'm gonna use my calculator for this. I'm gonna show you how you can do this. It's pretty cool. So we're gonna put in our first equation, which instead of Y, I'm gonna say X. I'm gonna say X plus 1.5. And then I'm gonna say 300 divided by X minus 15. Okay? And then the next thing I need it to hit 330. And I'm going to trace these two things. And we're just going to see where they intersect. And then... Y needs to go up to 4. Oh, I see. We got to really zoom out. Window, definitely a scammer. Here, let's have X max be like, I don't know, like 100 maybe? Why can't I see the next place it intersects? There we go, okay. Because I want the positive number. Yeah. Wait. Why is it going all over the place? Oh, wait, no. X equals 0 is the first curve. No! Ah! Intersect. First curve is like... Dude, what? Why can't I just... Ah! I trust the graphical solver. I don't have to go all the way over here, though. Okay, first curve, second curve, guess. There you go. Intersection is 4 and 330. Cool. There we go. So, yes, that tells me that it's $4 per book. And then 4 times 75 gets you the 300. So, $75. Cool. All right, cool question. I hope... No, I put it right in the calculator. I just had my window set incorrectly. Oh, man, whose question was that? Lonely. Dude, who gave up on your question there? Who gave up? I didn't want to give up. I was like, I'm not fucking giving up on this question. The wording was tricky for sure, and my brain is a little smooth right now. I've driven 700 miles in the last 24 hours. You got the same answer as me in the beginning? Yeah, so I fucked up. I fucked up the same way. Goes to show you, you know, things can be tricky. All right, next question's Milika. Yes, Milika, this question is group theory or discrete math, right? I don't think I can do this question. Unless someone else in my chat thinks they can do this. But actually, if you do think you can do this, please join my Discord and just answer it. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna mark that one as done. Yeah, because I'm not gonna learn group theory right here on the fly, especially when we already got 10 questions in the queue. But I'm gonna mark this as so in our Discord, I'm gonna mark it as what is it? Edit tags. I'm gonna say it's unsolved, and then the other thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tag the math gods. So we have a bunch of really awesome smart math people in my Discord, and they'll take a stab at this question for you. Cool. Ooh. Combinatorics. So there's a bunch of like choose functions on top of each other, right? Usually is. Okay. Adam, Benin, Chiang, Deshaun, Esther, and Fiona. What a diverse group of friends. This is so nice. So cute. Have internet accounts. Some of, but not all of them, are internet friends with each other, and none of them has an internet friend outside this group. Each of them has the same number of internet friends. In how many different ways can this happen? Femvox says it's 660, but he's not sure why. Okay, each of them has the same number of internet friends. Some, but not all, of them are internet friends. No, but it says some are friends with each other. Does some mean... Oh, but some of them can have 0 friends? 0 friends is possible. None can have 0 friends. I don't think we have to assume friendship is transitive, though it should be symmetric and non-reflexive. I think it's more than a commutation well, because it's annoying, Riley, because it's like how many different ways. This to me reads like a competition question, which is just intentionally difficult. Let's assume 2 friends each. Okay.
Nice.
So what? You have A, B, C, D, E, F. So what? Like A can be friends with B and C. B can be friends with like C and D. Wait, but yeah, wait. Is friends? Wait. Friends is. Friends is reflexive though, right? Like, I can't say I'm friends with someone if they're not friends with me. Is that right? Is friendship... Are there one-way friendships? Yes. If person A is friends with person B, then person B is friends with person A. But if person C is friends with person B, and vice versa, A is not necessarily friends with that person. Thank you, Fasta. Thanks for the follow, by the way. Okay. So, A and B and A and C can be friends if it's just 2 friends, right? But then B would need to be friends with D. I guess C could be friends with E. D could be friends with F. E could be friends, but then there's a bunch of different possibilities here, right? So this would happen, there's 2. Right? This would be closed. But then also, could this happen? No, because then, because now this is a problem. Damn, this is tricky. Okay, then 4. You got 15 ways for them all to have one friend. Because it's 6 choose 2, right? I agree, because you're picking pairs. Okay, what are regular graphs? I see this word getting thrown out a lot. What is this? Regular graphs in combinatorics. Dude, what? What is this? What goofy ass math is this, bro? I do not know. What? Dude, this is where like math starts going bizarro land. You took a class about this? Do you want to give us some suggestions for this one? This is kind of a tricky one. I agree for the one friend case, right? For one friend. So that means like A can be friends with B, C can be friends with D, E can be friends with F. Or B can be friends with C, D can be friends with E, F can be friends with A. Or C with D. Oh wait, but that's not, but then there's, okay. But then you could do like A, C, B, D, E, F. There's a bunch of different ones. But essentially you're just picking pairs. But I don't think you get 2... Dude, how the fuck are you getting shapes out of this, Femvox? What? Fast to BB says, I think 4 friends, which is each is also 15. Justification. There's a 1-to-1 correspondence between the configuration where A is friends with a set, and then A is friends with all people and not that set. So, like, A friends with B matches with A friends with C, D, E, F. Try drawing a hexagon. Okay. I'll get a picture of a hexagon. Let's see, hexagon. I'm just gonna get a hexagon. Hexagon. Can I have a hexagon, please? There you go. It's a hexagon. Alright. Y'all need to show me how the fuck a hexagon makes this work. I think this is more. No. This is more than just combinatorics. This is pretty. This is advanced. Connect the 6 points in different ways. Well, this has 6 points, right? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then how do we get 15 out of this? Remove the hexagon. Okay, we'll get rid of the hexagon. We don't have the center, right? Okay. Femvox got 80 ways for 2 or 4. How many... Now, you just find out how many ways to join the 6 dots so that each vertex has the same number of edges coming out. Oh, I see what you're saying. So you're saying, like, oh, I see, like, this, and this, and this, and this. And then probably, like, this and this, right? Right? That, this has 2, 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 this is 2. Okay. But then how do I figure out there are 15 of these? Am I going to draw 15 of these diagrams? Fasty BB says it's 290. You want me to throw this at ChatGPT? I'll throw it at ChatGPT real quick. Just see what it says. Just because, yeah, I don't think I'm going to get this anytime soon. Uh, 170... No, yeah, so Jack, this is called competition math. So these are specific things that people study outside of regular classroom stuff just because they want to, like, beat other people in a competition. Oh, good lord, I got over 600. I'm way over counting. All right, well, let's see. It's more than that. It's more than just factorials. Yeah. Okay, so they're talking about K regular graphs. Like, yeah, this is where I'm not figuring this out. Not today's stream.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Yeah, it sounds easy, but it's not. It's not. Anytime they start saying, like, how many different ways can you do this, that's instant, like, I know they're about to, like, brutally, like, violate me, basically. Yeah, permutations can be tricky. Chat says 170. Model it as a simple graph of 6 labeled vertices. Each person has the same number of friends of regular degree r. Some but not all excludes r equals 0 and r equals 5. Okay, so that would be like a complete graph, right? Because then, okay. Because I see. If r equals 5, then you're friends with everyone. So you're talking about like this, right? 1, 2, 3. Right? That's like friends with everyone. That's r equals 5. R equals 1 is 15. Okay. R equals 2 is the disjoint union cycles covering all 6 vertices. A 6 cycle or 2 disjoint triangles. By symmetry, R equals 4 contributes another 15, and R equals 3 contributes another 70. Totals 170. Okay. I'm not sure I exactly understand this, but I'm going to copy the solution down at least for people. And we'll put it in our server. It's okay. I appreciate when people ask me, like, tough questions that even I can't answer. Are you tired? I'm a little tired. I have been driving a lot. I drove down from San Francisco today, so I'm in a little bit of a daze. I'm taking a nap after this for sure. I gotta go teach more students anyways. Okay, fast one. No, of course, but this is a math competition question, so if you guess incorrectly, you lose points. Yeah, so they kind of screw you. Why does chat have the worst time, like, trying to copy links? Like, bro, generate my link. Thank you. Okay, there we go. There's a link to it. Cool question. I thought it was fun. Kind of. They could be wrong. Okay, so let's see. What does LOL have? The Divergence theorem. Ooh. Okay. Oh, wait. They are not all friends. Oh, no. They're not all friends. They can't all be friends. What's up, JHNet? Okay. State the divergence theorem? I forget what it is. What is it? Yeah. So it's combinations, not permutations, JHNet, because A being friends with B is the same as B being friends with A. Permutations, doesn't care about order. Or sorry, does care about order. Combinations doesn't. I think they should all be friends. I agree. Okay, this is the divergence theorem. So I don't have every theorem of math like memorized. There you go. Okay, there's your divergence theorem. Thanks, Habibi. Integral of the div of the vector field is the surface integral or the flux of a vector field or something. I forgot. Yeah, it's similar. Yeah, I think this is like the flux, or no, this is the surface integral thing. Okay. Evaluate the surface integral RDS, where R is the position vector over the surface given by this, for which Z is greater than or equal to 0. To perform this calculation, use the following parameterization for X and Y. Yeah, okay. And Z. So, oh, we're going to do spherical coordinates then, right? Yeah. With U is less, yeah, 0 to pi over 2. V is equal to, okay, cool. Oh, so they just did all the part. Wait, what? They just did half the question for you, dude. Right? So 1 minus x squared minus y squared. This is the same thing as like z is equal to 1 minus r squared in like cylindrical coordinates. Right? I see that they want to do it in spherical. I feel like it's almost easier to do it in cylindrical though. Right? Because I think what this looks like, it just looks like a paraboloid. Is that what they call it? It just looks like a dome. It just looks like this, right? Where... Yeah, so that's the surface S, right? So the surface S is this paraboloid. Oh, I see, but R is in spherical coordinates. Got you. Right. R.ds. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, so over the whole surface, you're going to go around in theta, which I guess they're calling V. V is like your theta, I guess, right? From 0 to 2 pi. But then phi is just going to go from 0 to pi over 2. Okay. Okay. Hydrate. Yeah, is it working now? Wait, it's still not working? Why is my... Sorry, Sammy, dude. What are you doing, Sammy? Okay, it should work now. I don't know why that didn't work. One sec. Here, let me see if the baby voice works. I'm sorry that it didn't work earlier.
There you go. Okay, now you got your baby voice. Sorry, yeah, you did spend channel points on it. There we go. Yeah, it's working now. Okay, awesome. You got the baby voice. Let's go! You're welcome, I need help. I'm trying to understand, like, where they got to here. What the hell did I join to? We're doing the divergence here. This is kind of like...
I'm like, this is like vector calc. This is calc 3. Right, so this is the spherical coordinate parameterization. I agree with that. Oh, I think I see what's happening. Wait a minute. So, ds is going to be, in spherical coordinates, that's r sine theta cosine phi. D theta d phi, right? Wait, isn't it dr d theta d phi? I wanted to do this actually in spherical coordinates integral. Yeah, it's dr d theta d phi, right? Okay, cool. And I always gotta remember, like, if I'm doing it the right way. Yeah, so I call phi the top angle. So it's r sine phi, or it's sine phi? R squared sine phi. It's r squared sine phi dr d theta d phi. Oh, wait. R squared sine phi. I think... Wait. But they're saying cosine u. I gotta always remember which one this is. Just had it. Sorry. Let me go back to all this stuff. Okay, so they're using cosine u. They're saying that u is equal to phi. V is equal to theta. Okay. And it's r squared sine phi dr d theta d phi. I want to show that r dot ds equals this. Yeah, the math and physics people change them. They do. Yeah, it's annoying. Okay. So R in spherical coordinates, right? That's just equal to sine phi cosine theta. More geographers change them than... Oh, really? I didn't even know geographers change them too. This is sine phi cosine phi. And then this is cosine squared phi. Oh, sorry, this is sine phi as well. Wait, they keep changing the order. Sine theta. Okay. Right? That's our vector, no? don't even know geographers do integrals. I assume they just look at soil and trees. Oh, man. On my question, if you do it, I'll gift a sub. What question is your name on it? Are you... What username did you use? Oh, thanks, Fasty BB. Do you want to post that in my Discord, Fasty BB? Might be easier than dumping it in chat. Oh, you're the next one? Okay, we're definitely getting to you. Sorry, I'm just struggling to remember how to like do the divergence theorem. Where's Zach when you need him, dude? Zach helped me with this last time. I'm gonna get a PhD in bricklaying. Fuck maths, yeah. U is defined as phi, V is defined as theta, where, I'm defining phi as this. Right, this right here is phi. And then if this is the x-axis and this is the y-axis, I'm defining, like, this angle here as theta. Okay. Alright. Alright, so to do the parameterization... I think I remember how to do this. Okay. But I need to do it in terms of just... Yeah. Sine theta, d theta, d phi. Wait, isn't r just equal to this? But this doesn't... This only has two components to it. Dun, 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 dun. Oh. Why is it not it should post a Discord link. That's the link. It'll post. It'll let you go to the Discord. No, you're not stupid. Oh, we'll just. It's not blue. It's blue in my thing. Okay, try that. Also, if you go to the website, if you go to actualofficehours.com, oh, that was blue. Okay, there you go. Where use that one. No, I'm trying to get to RDS, and yeah, I think you're right. I do need some Jacobians here, right? So what's wacky here is they're defining u. I would just rather they say like theta and phi, because that would make more sense to me. But I think what we need to do is I need to get the parameterization, right? So I need to get like r theta, and they need to cross this with like r phi, right? Because wait, spherical coordinates, Cartesian. Yeah, okay, I think I got it. Right? Sine phi, cosine phi. Sine phi, psi phi, cosine phi. Okay, okay. Okay. Cosine squared phi. Okay. All right. So then r theta is just going to be dr d theta. So, or I think they write it this way, right? Partial theta r, I guess. Derivative of cosine is negative sine, so I get negative sine phi, sine theta, sine phi cosine theta, and then this is 0, no? Oh, wait. Yeah, this is 0. Cool. Thanks, Jeff. Okay, r phi is equal to d phi r. That's equal to cosine phi, cosine theta, comma, cosine phi, sine theta, comma, cosine squared. So that's going to be 2 cosine phi, negative 2 cosine phi, sine phi. Yeah, well, okay, maybe that's not right. Del r, del theta. Yeah, well, because it's a vector, it's still a vector, I guess. Okay. Okay. So then you have to do, I think it's r theta cross r phi, right? This is like the Jacobian thing. Yeah, where is this, dude? One sec. This is the divergence theorem. It's not that. What do we say it was? Like a Jacobian? Yeah. But I think I think you still have to do a cross product here. So it's converting, because here's what I have to do. I'm trying to use the parameterization of like just d theta d phi to parameterize being on a surface that is governed by these rules, right? Where x is allowed to be this, y is allowed to be this, and then z is 1 minus sine squared, which is equal to cosine squared. So look what happens here, right? Okay. So you have x, y, and then this is like 1 minus r squared, right? For this one, for the z coordinates. And I mean, they already gave us the parameterization. And you can see why this makes sense though, right? So x squared plus y squared. That ends up being, was it sine squared u cosine squared v plus sine squared u sine squared v? So that's sine squared u cosine squared v plus sine squared v. So it's just sine squared u, right? And then z is equal to 1 minus x squared plus y squared, which is equal to 1 minus sine squared u, which is equal to cosine squared u, which is what pops up here. No, most American high school students don't take Calc 3. They take up to basically Calc 2. Calc 3 usually has to be offered as like a community college, like extra credit class or something. It's just interesting that, yeah, wait, this surface is just, it is a sphere, right? Isn't that just what a sphere is? They went all like fancy here. Like this is literally the same parameterization for a sphere. It's just half the sphere. Right? Usually, this is hilarious how like the exact parameterization, the exact parameterization for a sphere works, I think. I think that's exactly how you parameterize a sphere. Right? This is Calc 3. Right? X equals r cosine theta sine phi. That's literally what we have here. Y is sine. Yeah. Oh, I see where this is different. Oh, this is slightly different. Oh, ha ha ha. Spherical coordinates is just cosine phi. This one's cosine squared phi. Oh. Very cool. Wow, thanks, Sam. Thanks for the prime sub. Back up to 30 subs. I see. Okay. I saw this right away, and I was like, oh man, isn't this just spherical? Isn't this just a spherical coordinates change? It's not. No. This is why I can't just do the easy r equals whatever, because this is cosine squared phi, not just cosine phi. Oh, I see. I see why this is a bitch now. I was looking at it, I was like, wait, bro, wait, what? Isn't this just the spherical coordinate transformation? It's not. Okay. Okay, now it makes sense. Okay. All right, fine. All right, so you have to do this Jacobian thing. Because I think r.ds, this ds is now equal to r theta cross r phi, and then it's dr d phi. That's what this is. This is too much thinking. I agree. It's okay, it's okay. It's a good exercise. Okay, alright, ladies and gents. I think I got it. Okay. Okay. Here. Okay, so so R is defined as this. Sine U cosine V, sine U sine V, cosine squared U. I put things as phi's and thetas because it makes more sense to me. That's R. But then in order to figure out ds, whenever you do any sort of parameterization, your ds now has to become the partial derivatives of what your new... we're going from like 3 parameter space to 2 parameter space. So you have to do the cross product of like what are called like the tangential vectors. In this case, r theta and r phi. And then that's dr d phi. I'm almost finished, right? Yeah, I know. Okay. All right, so r theta is this whole bitch. It's this. Bro's going flat. Yeah, exactly. We went flat. That's what happens. You never go full flat. Okay. I think I'm starting to get this. I had to remember the parameters. I was getting bugged out because I thought it was just spherical. It's not. Okay, and then this goes here. Okay. And then, here's the cool thing. This should be... Yeah, and then in the 3 coordinates, because R has like an X, Y, and Z component, basically, yeah. Right? Okay, cool. X, Y, Z. I see. I see how this works. Okay. So, let's do it. We're close. I swear we're close. His is next, I think. Elliot or something. So we're going to do this and this. So that's going to end up being... sine squared phi. Negative 2 sine squared phi. Sine squared phi. Cosine phi. Cosine theta. It is a surface integral. But it's... No, we don't have to find eigenvalues. No, I don't think so. I don't have to. Okay. And then this is negative. And that's going to be sine squared phi, cosine phi, sine theta. And then this is going to be... Oh, man. Negative... sine squared theta sine phi cosine phi minus cosine squared theta sine phi cosine phi, right? Okay, but then here's the cool thing is that this is also... Wait. Cosine. Oh, this is cosine squared theta. Sorry. Yes. Look at this. This is minus sine squared minus cosine squared. It's the same thing as negative 1. Oh. Okay. I think I got this. So then this is all sine phi cosine phi times negative 1. Because this was technically negative sine squared theta minus cosine squared theta. Right? This is just negative 1. Okay. And now I need to dot that with this. Dotted with this huge mess. Okay. From here, right? So you do it like with components, right? That's going to be negative 2 sine cubed phi cosine phi cosine squared theta, comma, negative sine to the third phi cosine phi sine squared theta, cool, comma, negative sine phi cosine cubed phi. Oh, and those are all added to each other, so it's a dot product. You right? Okay. Tell me I got something nice here. I do. Look at this. This is the same thing as well, fuck, that has a 2 on it. Oh, it's okay though. Sorry. Shit. I can't have a 2 on that. We're close though. I see the cosine cubed u sine u. I have that. I need the 2. Where'd the 2? We lost the 2. Where did we lose the 2? Wait. How did I have it on this first one? Sorry, I had it on the first one. Oh, I should have had it on the second one too. Sorry. Yep. I'm like, man, don't fuck this up, dude. I need this 2 to hit. Thank you. You're right. It was a positive 2 on this one, right? No. It's negative. It's negative. Because this is positive, but because it's the middle part for the vector, for the cross product. Why didn't you use column 3? I did use column 3. This is column 3. That's this part. Wait, column... Yeah, wait, what? Why didn't I use column 3? Oh, because you're saying it's gonna be... Watch this. This is cool. Okay, so now... This has a 2 on it. I can pull out... negative 2 sine cubed phi cosine phi, and then this is cosine squared theta plus sine squared theta. This is 1. And then this is minus sine phi cosine cubed phi. Okay, very cool. So, yeah, sweet. That's the same thing as this shit. There's a minus sign on it. I don't know why there's a minus sign on it. Right? We're pretty close. Yeah, okay, cool. So I got negative 2 sine third phi cosine phi minus cosine cubed phi sine phi. Nice. Okay. I don't know why there's a minus sign, but whatever. Probably goes away or something. I don't know. Why did I have a minus sign on this again? Sorry. Did I do this right? dd theta. Yeah, derivative of cosine's negative sine. Right? Yeah, that's fine. Close enough, I guess. I agree. Oh. Maybe it's the order I did it in. R theta, R phi, but which one's theta? Oh, I see. I did R phi. Okay. I think, yeah. No, I think the minus sign is fine. Because it depends whether you do R theta cross R phi or R phi cross R theta. Yeah. Okay, great. So whatever. Yeah, fuck the minus sign. I don't care. Okay, and then you're supposed to integrate this d theta d phi, where d theta. What do we define as theta? D theta goes from 0 to 2 pi. And then d phi goes from 0 to pi over 2. Right? In terms of d theta, none of these things have theta in it.
Good job.
Isn't that beautiful? Okay, so that just pulls out a 2 pi. So it's 2 pi, integral from 0 to pi over 2. All this. D phi. I don't know why I put an extra c on the cosine. I'm getting tired. Okay. And then this is a u sub question, right? Because u equals sine phi. And then du is equal to cosine phi d phi. And then for this one, u equals cosine phi, du equals negative sine phi d phi. And it's just u to the third, right? So this is the same thing as... So let me copy this down real quick. All right. So this is 2 u to the third du plus, I know this is a separate integral, 0 to pi over 2. And then it's negative u to the third du. So when you integrate, you get 2u to the fourth over 4 minus u to the fourth over 4, but then they're different u's. So this is 2 sine to the fourth theta phi, over 4 from 0 to pi over 2 minus cosine to the fourth phi over 4, 0 to pi over 2. Sine of pi over 2 is 1. So this is 1/2. Cosine of pi over 2 is 0. But cosine of 0 is 1. So minus a fourth. Oh, and that's all times 2 pi. Okay. I think. Oh, wait, sorry, this is plus. Because it's this minus minus. Okay. Got you. Yeah, this is a minus minus on this. Okay, cool. Okay, so this is 2 pi times 3/4. Answer is 3 pi over 2. Nice. Okay, cool. Ugh, I'm done with that one. No more. I'm not doing part C. What did part C even want? What is div R? Okay, I'm not... Yeah, I'll leave that as an exercise for the reader. This took a lot of time just to even do this one. Yes, finally. Thank you, guys. Thank you for being patient. Yeah. I need to get better at doing divergence theorem stuff. This is Calc 3. I'm glad you asked this question. Was this yours, lol? Yeah, this is yours, lol. Yeah, I'm glad you asked this because I do need to get better at Calc 3. You are helping me get better. But otherwise, yeah, good, cool, nice. Good job.
Well done! Well done!
Who is James Ruse? What's the difference between Calc 1, Calc 2, and Calc 3? Calc 1 is derivatives. Calc 2 is integrals plus sequences and series, and then Calc 3 is multivariable. Thank you, Riley. I'm glad you believed in me. I'm really happy you did. Oh, man. Alright. We are getting to yours. You said you would sub. Oliver. Oh, here we go. All right. Is this complex analysis? No one ever asks, how is James Ruse? It's true, dude. Maybe James Ruse is just a ruse. Complex numbers. All right. Where is Zach? Zach, where you at, dude? I need Zach here. Okay. The complex numbers W and Z both have modulus 1, and the argument of Z over W. You're thinking X and Y both have to be negative for this? Thanks for the heart, Sharon. Appreciate you. Okay. Let's close that. Sorry, let me get rid of some of the stuff. I don't need this. Oh, no. Did I just get rid of my whole thing? God damn it. How did they all just... What? Where'd you all go? It's not my day today. There might be more to work out. All right, we'll see. I gotta remember what modulus and all this stuff is. There's an angle. Okay, so arg is usually the arctangent, right? Is that usually what happens? Isn't arg equal to, like, the arctangent of, like... Of, like, the real over the... Sorry, it's the... imaginary over the real. Okay. What does modulus mean in complex? Is that like the magnitude? Ooh, okay. Oh, here we go. Okay. Oh, modulus is the magnitude. Thank you. Great. Cool. Okay, so they're both unit vectors. All right. Okay, cool. And I figured out what this was. Great. All right. Okay, for real numbers x and y, consider the complex number that. On a plane, clearly sketch the region that contains all points for which pi over 2... Oh, so... the argument of this is in the second quadrant, I guess, right? Mm-hmm. JC likes this question. Okay. Okay, maybe let's work on this. I think maybe, yeah. So xz plus yw over z. Okay, that's equal to x plus y over w over z. Which is equal to... Oh, okay. I like that, Jeff. All right, fine. Yeah, equals to x plus y over z over w. Okay. And what if we define this? Okay. Let me call this like... Okay. This is probably something new. Let me call it like A, for instance. Which should be some e to the I theta. Some r e to I theta, right? But, okay. Cool thing. Modulus of z is equal to 1. Modulus of w is equal to 1. So the modulus of z over w should also be equal to 1, right? Yes. Yes, okay. So that's just equal to e to the I theta. Oh, okay. Wait, but I don't know about z over w. I know... Well, I do. Oh, okay. And z over w has to be between pi over 2 and pi. Okay. Yes, okay. I think I got this. So this is equal to x plus w e to the negative I theta, right? Where this goes from pi over 2 to pi. Thank you, Sahil. Okay. So 1 over z is from pi to 3 pi over 2. Ah, because negative pi over 2 is 3 pi over 2, and negative pi is... Oh. So no, quadrant 3 is, right? Isn't it just all things in quadrant 3 then? Okay, cool. By the way, there are some requirements on this though, right? Yeah, I think, well, okay, so, well, there's some requirements on X, right? Will I ever understand this math? If you get to complex analysis, you will. Okay. So, should I break this into, like, sine and cosine, do we think? I need the argument to be within... Yes. I think I like that. Yeah, let's do that. So this is equal to x plus cosine of negative theta, though, right? Because this is negative I theta. And then plus I sine negative theta. Plus y. Or sorry, this plus y cosine this plus all times y. Yep, sorry. Sorry, let me figure that. Yep. And then cosine of negative theta is the same thing as just cosine of theta, right? So we have x plus y cosine theta. And then minus I, y sine theta. And then, theta goes from pi over 2 to pi. Night, Sharon. Okay, and then what's the requirement? I need the real... Okay, if I need the argument to be between pi over 2 and pi... This is pi over 2. This is pi. That means I need the real part to be less than 0. So what is this? X plus y cosine theta has to be less than 0. And then the imaginary part has to be greater than... So negative IY sine theta has to be greater than 0, right? Okay. So x... So what are we trying to figure out again, sorry? Oh, just clear... Oh, on the xy plane, clearly sketch the region. Okay. Sorry. Yep. You're right. Sorry. Yep. Okay, so x is less than negative y cosine theta, right? But also restricted to Q3. Sure. And what does this tell me? Just tells me y is greater than 0, right? But, wow, thanks for the raid, Steel Twins.
Good job.
Okay. Where this is from pi over 2 to pi. Okay. So this is in quadrant... But this is restricted to quadrant 3 then, right? Yeah. So actually, because this negative sign is actually kind of bullshit. Yeah, okay. We know that y has to be less than 0. Okay, cool. All right, so I don't know, how do I graph that? On an xy plane, sketch the region. Because it varies, right? Cosine pi over 2, so x is less than 0. It's a triangle in Q3. How do we know it's a triangle? Sorry, where's the triangle part coming from? Oh, because it's x is less than negative y. Okay, x is less than negative y. Got you. So then that's y is less than negative x. Uh-huh. So negative x would look like... Wait. Wait. Oh, cosine of pi is negative 1. Sorry. Y is less than x. Got it. Okay. I see. It's this. Yes. Wait. Is it... What's up, Pen? Is it this region or is it this region? I think it's this region. Yeah, I think it's this region. But we said y is less than x. No. Okay. It's the other one. Okay. Okay, cool. Good question, 23 Pro. Yeah, what's up, Speedy? How was the 10-hour stream? It was great. We survived. We did all 10 hours. You could just pick a yeah, I could. All right, here. Shout out to Penn Center, by the way. Penn, don't you have a stream coming up soon? Sorry, I had to end mine. I had to start mine late because I drove down from San Francisco this morning. Yeah, no breaks. No, we did a full 10 hours. We did the full 10. I'm gonna do a 24 someday. 40 bits. Thanks for the bits, dude.
That's dope.
Thank you, Steel Twins. Sorry. What's your stream, by the way? Sorry, let me go find you. Oh, nice. You do gaming. Let me give you a follow. Do you play N64 games? I love N64 games. Well, I mean, you have an N64, like... We just conclude... Did you have a 10-hour stream as well? Where's yours? Or you just did this stream? This is 3 hours, though. All kinds of stuff. Cool. Did I meet you at TwitchCon?
So we picking more on these QBs?
Maybe I met him at TwitchCon. I met a lot of people at TwitchCon, which was dope. I did! Oh, sweet! Thanks, dude. That's cool. I want one of your streams to load. Oh, okay.
That was fun.
I remember now. Sick. I used to play Warzone a lot. Yeah, 3 years ago. Back when Warzone was still good. Now it's like trash. I'm really... They murdered my boy, dude. I used to play so much Warzone back in the day. You and your brother? Yeah, dude, me and all my friends. That was like the beauty of COVID. You know, despite it like killing tons of people and like fucking up the world, COVID at least brought me and my friends together closer in gaming. And it's actually because of COVID that I built a gaming rig. Because we couldn't go anywhere. I couldn't go to bars. I couldn't buy drinks. I was like, what am I going to do with all this money now? I was like, oh, let me just buy a gaming PC and get back into gaming. And then all my friends got back into PC gaming. I'm a huge PC gaming nerd from like high school. But I was in my 30s. I was like, well, we can't go to the bars. Maybe we'll just game together. And then we started playing Warzone together. It brought us all together. Like, whatever. That then turned into this, actually. Because we started playing with more students on Warzone. And then we thought, hey, if we can find students that play with us on Twitch, maybe we can also ask them how they're doing with their homework or how they're doing with their classes. And so that's actually kind of the origin story of this whole stream, is it was me and a bunch of buddies playing Warzone, and we kept having students that wanted to join us on our streams. And then we said, oh, wait, how about we also like help people out with math and science on their streams? Yeah, so that's actually kind of cool. Yeah, I mean, that happened like 4 years ago. That's where this all came from. But yeah, you just made me remember that, Steel, about like, I'm like, wait, Warzone. Yeah, actually, Warzone's actually the origin story of this whole nonprofit. Just do the work, Let me yap, bro. Let me yap. Anyways, that was a good question by Oliver. Nice. If you're just joining us and you wonder what's going on, my name is Octacle. This is Actual Education. We're a nonprofit that helps kids out with math homework, science homework, all types of fun stuff. We have a website that you can submit screenshots of your questions to. It's called actualofficehours.com. And then once you submit your screenshot, it gets uploaded to us. Here, I'm trying to get Oliver's screenshot in real quick. And then we go through it live on the stream. And we post the solution in our Discord. Why did this not save? Oliver. Download, please. Thank you. There you go. Yes, and to the other 12 people who have posted... I know, because we only have 14 minutes left on this stream. Do not worry. Your questions will still be answered in some regard. So, this is I invite you to join our Discord, because this is where I post all the questions we go through. And people will hop in that are a part of my Discord, and awesome, like, educators. They will write solutions to some of them. And if your question doesn't get answered by one of our awesome partners, after 2 days, ChatGPT will come in and write up a nice solution for you as well, so you can go look at it. I can't guarantee the ChatGPT solution will be correct, but it's better than nothing. Yes. You're totally, yes, you can totally post a link. Yeah, do it. I hope it lets you post a link. If it doesn't, you can DM me. I'll let it do it as well. There you go. Yeah, that's totally cool. What is this? What is this playlist? Oh, this is your YouTube. Oh, let me go follow your YouTube too. Sorry. Let me give you a subscribe. Nice. Love YouTube. We just recently got partner on YouTube. Nice. Looks like you got a lot of cool content here too. Yeah, everyone go give Steel Twins a follow. Nice. Can I shout you out? Yeah. They have like timeouts on the shout outs. There we go. Give you a shout out. Jeremy says, I know you're concluding. Can I ask on question 6 for keep going? Where's this? Oh, here, let me look at your question real quick. This one, keep going. If the setup in either integral is correct, and if I should add x to sum the distance. The angle of inclination changes. Oh, Jesus.
Surprise, motherfucker.
I'd have to look at this a little bit more. This would take me time. Sorry. I can't do this like off the cuff real quick. Yes. Yes, there you go. Okay, so Penn Center has great. Yes, Penn Center says he's going to start doing live sessions around the unsolved math ones. Yes, that is so cool, Penn. Yes, please. Anybody who wants to help out in our Discord, like Penn Center, who's awesome, if you just go to join, you can sign up for like the math helper role. It's like associate educator role, and if you click here on like unsolved, these are all the unsolved questions so far that need to be dealt with. Yes. Yeah. Okay, we still got time left. We still got 11 minutes. So let me keep trying to help some people a little bit. Just do L, please. Cool. Awesome. Quadratic formula. Love. Thank you. This is make me feel better about myself. Yeah, it's too hard to do on Sundays. Yeah, I almost didn't stream today, honestly. I was driving so much today. Sundays are rough for me. I still have to go teach another student after. I'm taking a nap after this, though. Okay, let's do the quadratic formula for this. 4x squared minus 24x minus 9 equal to 0. So the quadratic formula, right, says for ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0. That x is equal to negative b. Oh, did you already just do it for me, Clickbait? You did. Okay, here. I'm just going to post Clickbait's solution. Thank you, Clickbait. Clickbait's saving us time. There you go. This is how you do it. Nice. And Clickbait did all the coloring for it. Thank you, Clickbait. All right, I agree. Here. There you go. Great.
Good job.
I'm just going to try to speed run through as many of these questions as I can. So, nice. Read it and like if you have questions about it, it'll be in the Discord forum. So just do L. All right, I'm speed running because yeah, we got a bunch. All right, Mark is done. Yes, thank you, Clickbait. Appreciate that. That's great. That's great. Clickbait's another awesome actual educator who helps out. A science buddy. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Here's another one. Each circle radius is half the radius of the next largest circle. Oh, wow. Sum of all circle circumferences is that? 20... what's the answer? Okay, wait. Infinite concentric circles. That's pretty cool, actually. Okay, so circumference is equal to 2 pi r. So this is the sum. All right, so we're actually integrating, I guess, right? No. Well, maybe we can write this as integral. It's an infinite series, right? So this is r is equal to 1 to infinity. Wait, and Oh, I see. Oh, I see. I see. I see. I see. I see. Okay. Sorry. N equals 1 to infinity, and it's 2 pi r 1/2 to the n times r. Or I guess n equals 0. Right? So this'll keep killing the radius down by a factor of a half. Each circle is half the radius of the next largest circle. Yeah, Pen, if you want to make it an announcement, it's all the actual educators, with the people the actual educators role also in my Discord. But also JCW is JCW, and yes, we know who Fanbox is. Okay, so this is equal to, and we have to figure out what R is. No, we don't need the area. Yeah, let me do that, JC. I will do that. I'll create a separate channel for actual educators so that Penn can, like, put out announcements or, like, collaborations and stuff. That's a good idea. I'll do it. No. I think that's just, it's question 25A-60. Because, look, it says it down here as well. I think it's just question number. Vroom, vroom. What's up, Raven and Violet? Okay. This is equal to 84.9. Okay. So, 2 pi, sum from n equals 0 to infinity. And this is 2 pi r. We're going to figure out what r is. And then this is just 1/2 to the n. This is a well-known series, right? This is 1/2 over 1 minus 1/2. Isn't it? Isn't that what it is? 1 over 1 minus r? Yeah, sure. Let me see. Sorry, I need to remember what the infinite sum is. But it starts at n equals 0. Oh. What's my qualifications? I have a PhD in physics. Yes. Lovely night. Love you, Pen. No. This is from SE. This is starting at 0. Right? So, it's not A, sorry, it's 1. So it's equal to 2. Any math wizards? We do have a lot of math wizards. They're here. Join our Discord. There are a lot of math wizards in our Discord. So it's equal to 2. Okay. So, 4 pi r is equal to 84.9. Okay. So r equals 84.9 over 4 pi. 1 plus 1 equals 3. Magic. What's 84.9? 84.9 divided by 2 pi. Or divided by 4 pi. I get 6.75 then. No, you're good, Pen. You're good, Pen. How did you get 2? I like E and M, Yasser. I'm a big fan of E and M. Oh, you got 66.756. Nice. All right. Yeah, Femvox is the solutions manual. I agree with them. 6.7. No. Oh no, dude. No. The 6.7 strikes again. God damn it. No, you're not wrong. You're never wrong, Fem. I don't think it's possible. Okay, that was Anish. Cool. Thanks, Anish. Okay. And then... let me download that one. $67 strikes again. Fuck. All right, we got 2 minutes left. I think I can do one more. Again, please don't worry if... ooh, De Moivre's theorem. Jesus, wait, what? Okay. I gotta remember De Moivre's theorem. That's Euler's theorem. Yours might be long. Yeah, maybe. Okay, yeah, because I gotta find something I can do in 2 minutes. I don't know if I can do this in 2 minutes. Let me just see what we got. Let me go through. Blake, keep going. Akara. Man, a lot of fun ones here. A lot of sketching graphs. Midget Mucker. Oh man, all you guys. Oh, and then one with biology. Let me do this real quick. I'm pretty sure I can do this. This maybe I can do in like 2 minutes. We had a couple people asking about graphing functions. These are good. Okay. So x-intercept is when y equals 0, right? So you just set this equal to 0. 0 equals x plus 2 all over x cubed minus 3x minus 10. So this goes away. So x-intercept is at x equals -2. Cool. Holes. So you gotta factor this bottom. So let's see what we get. We get x plus 2. And then factoring this... oh, this is funny. You do get x plus 2, x minus 5. So there's actually a hole at -2? Oh, so maybe there aren't any x-intercepts then, no?
No.
Right? I guess not. What's up, Woody? You quit. Don't quit. Vertical asymptotes. So that's where you're dividing by 0, but it's not removable. So that's going to be at x equals 5. Yeah, so there is none actually. It was sneaky. Horizontal asymptote. Because the degree on the bottom is bigger than the degree on the top, that's y equals 0. So then your domain is all the available x values. So x just like can't equal -2 or 5. Yeah. So I think the way you write this, you say -infinity, comma -2, union, -2, comma 5, union, 5, comma 5. Wait, there's another hole at 5? Wait, why is there another hole at 5? Holes are where where the top and the bottom cancel each other out. There's a discontinuity at 5. I agree with that. And that's a vertical asymptote. Range. What? Yeah, a hole is a removable discontinuity. That's what they mean. Range? Well, range is from -infinity to infinity. Right? Yeah, okay. So, if you wanted to draw this, it's not too bad. You just have a vertical asymptote, x equals 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So just do that. And then there's a horizontal asymptote at 0. So that's this. Then we just gotta figure out which way the graph goes. Because because it's either like this, or it's like this. I can kind of cheat. I can look at what happens when x is equal to 0. When x equals 0, you get 2 over negative 10. So that's below. So I think it's this. And then it's this. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, the range is everywhere except for 0. Yes, actually, you are right. So the range is from negative infinity, comma 0, union 0, comma infinity. Nice, done, cool, and we did it in under 2 minutes, or close to it, so happy. Good. Alright, let's close out the stream. Alright, thank you everyone for coming to Actual Education Office Hours. Really appreciate all the questions. We can do mech. Yeah, submit a screenshot. The stream is ending now. We went for 3 hours, and I'm tired. Like, I almost didn't stream today because I drove 6 hours from San Francisco this afternoon. But I love you guys, and I said I would do it, so I did it. But don't worry, even if we didn't get to your question today, because there were a lot of questions, everything that didn't get solved in the queue right here so far is going to get automatically put into our Discord, and it'll get marked as unsolved, which means that another streamer may go over it during their stream, or another awesome person in my Discord, which we call our actual educators, may write up a solution for it as well. So in order for you to get the answer for that, make sure you go to this website, actualofficehours.com, and go join our Discord. And that way you'll see when your answer gets posted. Also, if you want to figure out when other people are streaming, click here on the streaming schedule, and this will show all the different people doing Twitch streams. I'm not the only person that does this, so come on by tomorrow. Zach's going to do some software development in the morning. We will be doing a tutoring stream again, 3 to 6, and then Penn Center will be doing data science, but I think he said he would also maybe answer some of the unsolved questions during his stream. So around this time tomorrow on Penn Center's Twitch, which there's the address, twitch.tv/Penn Center, he'll have it. Yes. Okay, awesome. Yeah, appreciate all you guys. You're great. We'll be around tomorrow to answer more questions starting at 3 o'clock Pacific, 4 p.m. Mountain, 5 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Eastern. Also, I recommend, if you're watching us on YouTube or on TikTok, try to watch us on Twitch. It's a nicer format. It's horizontal. It's great if you're on your desktop. If you're on mobile, stay on TikTok and YouTube. I get it. The vertical format's easier. But an advantage of watching us on Twitch is then you get to follow us to the next stream we're going to go raid. So we're going to go find another person who's awesome on... Yeah, thank you, Riley. Who's awesome on Twitch, who I probably met during TwitchCon or something. Let's see. Who's around? VOD review. Here, let's raid this guy. Looks like he's coding or something. I think I met him at TwitchCon. So go say hi to him. Looks like he's doing some cool stuff. Say you came from Actual Education stream. You got help with your math and science homework. All right. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. We will see you tomorrow. Good night, guys. Peace.
Oh, what the fuck is up, actual dude? What are you guys doing? I'm pro you. You can call progress. What did you guys recommend? What's going on, baby? Clickbait is such a great name. What's up, Raiders? What are you guys doing? Actual Education is a great name. Let me follow you while I'm thinking about it. What are you doing? What are you working on? Tell me everything. See a little just chat in action, dude. How actual is your education? What up, JC? I mean, actuality is a real fucking thing, dude. Free math and science tutoring. I'll be there because I suck at fucking math, dude. Jeez, that's not true. I just been doing a lot of philosophy math lately, which makes me suck more at math. The more deep math you do, the less good you feel about math.
All right, Kitty. Good to see you. And
That's true. That's fucking real.